Hey HWC! My name's Keenan.
My name is Grace.
And I'm Quincy.
Thanks for joining today on our 12 days of Christmas. Today we'll be cooking up something special in the kitchen. Some Christmas cookies, candy cane style.
Exactly. So with that, let's take a look at our ingredients. Okay, so our ingredients today are icing sugar, we have butter, sea salt, vanilla extract, mint extract, red food coloring, all-purpose flour, and milk. So today our recipe is being made vegan, so we're using vegan butter and coconut milk. However, if you're not vegan, feel free to substitute regular milk or regular butter.
Alright, so now that we know our ingredients, we need to go over our measurement. So first we have 1.5 cups of our flour, plus 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 1 cup of our powdered sugar, half a cup of our butter, half a teaspoon of each of our vanilla extract and our peppermint extract, and then we're going to use 2 tablespoons of our almond milk.
Let's bake!
Alright, so we're finally gonna get started. The first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna deal with our wet ingredients. If you guys are curious about what that is, it would be our butter, our extract, and surprisingly enough, our sugar as well. So, Keenan, if you would do me a favor, do you want to just pour the sugar into this bowl here?
Yep. All of it?
All of it.
Alrighty.
Alrighty.
There we go.
I'm gonna add in this butter using a spoon because y'all know it's messy. Alrighty, perfect. And Quincy, do you want to get the mixer ready for me?
Yeah, for sure.
Thanks, dude. You want to get as much out of the bowl as possible because I don't know if y'all had cookies without butter before, but that ain't it. Let me just tell you that.
Sugar and butter.
Sugar and butter, fam. So we're gonna be using a mixer here, but if you don't have one, always be free to use a spoon.
Here's a spoon.
Ooh, just gonna
Oh,
put that in there. Quincy. So how many of you guys have actually used this spoon?
Not me. Not me.
You haven't used Quincy? Have you?
Not the baking type.
I haven't used it.
You haven't used it? You want to try using it?
I'll hold it.
Alright, you can hold it. Alright, good. So don't turn it up to the highest setting yet. First go to the lowest setting. Yeah, just like that. So you That's good. So the next thing, I had to add that little extra in there. No, you can never be too sure. Alrighty, so you don't want to mix it up too much yet because if you over mix your cookies, they're actually going to turn out a little bit dry. Yeah, they're going to turn out a little bit dry. But we also need to add in our extract here. So again, this is just half a teaspoon of vanilla extract and half a teaspoon of peppermint extract, like Quincy said before.
Yeah.
So we're just going to put that in here, and I'm going to give it back over to Quinn because he was the bomb. Perfect. You guys are my pros. Wow, guys. Yes. And again, if you don't have the mixer, always feel free just to use a spoon because, you know, good old-fashioned hands, that's what they're used for. So now that we dealt with that, we also have to add in our milk. So here we got some almond milk. Alrighty, so we use 2 teaspoons.
Do we use our eyes or measure?
We actually have a tablespoon here. So Keenan, do you want to measure me out 2 tablespoons and we're gonna add it to the mixture here.
It's 1.
Wow.
There's 2.
Alrighty. Look at y'all. Y'all are already pro bakers in the kitchen. Look at y'all. If they can do it, if we can do it, you guys can do it. Trust me, I'm like a messy baker. So it's turning out, we're doing good. So I'm just gonna give it one more mix, Quincy.
Sounds good.
Alright. Sweet. So basically you just kind of want to mix it until it's like, just so there's no ingredients left over. You don't want to see any milk kind of building up on the sides of your bowl. You don't want any like sugar left over on the sides or at the bottom. You just want to do it until it's kind of like a creamy mixture. Now the next thing that we're gonna do, guys, is we're gonna add in our flour. So, yeah.
So are we putting all of the flour at once?
Oh, fam, chill. We don't want that much in there. We just a little bit at a time. We'll take one step at a time, my friends. As we do it. So as you add in the flour, just add in a little bit at a time, and then take your mixer or your spoon. I think that should be enough, and just give it a good stir. just gonna add the very last bit of our flour. And we might have to crank up our mixer one more setting just because the batter is gonna be a little bit thicker. So if you're doing this, you may notice that your batter is a little bit dry, like this. Don't worry about it, because thankfully that can always be fixed by adding more liquid. So Keen, you wanna grab us some more liquid there?
How much more milk do you think we need?
You know what, you kind of just have to, just add 2 more tablespoons.
Alrighty, I thought you were gonna tell me to eyeball it.
Nah.
There's 1. There's 2.
Do you guys have a favorite kind of cookie, speaking since we're like cooking today?
Chocolate chip cookies.
Can't go wrong with chocolate.
These cookies are resistant. I don't know what's going on. Alright, see, now our dough is looking real nice.
There we go.
Alright, it's looking good. It definitely looks very, so you want to just mix it until it looks just about like that. You don't want it too dry, but you don't want it too wet. If you do kind of end up making it too dry or too wet, again, don't worry. Just add a little bit of extra flour, or you can add just a little bit of extra milk or water, whatever you're using. It will turn out just fine. Alrighty, so the next and the last step of this, the thing we have to do, we have to split this into 2 bowls because we're gonna add red dye to one because we're making candy cane shapes, right?
Okay.
So red. And then we're gonna have our regular dough. We're just gonna keep it in here. So, Keenan, would you like to transfer it into this lovely black bowl that we have here?
Yep. Can I use the same spoon?
Same spoon is fine.
Alrighty.
Less dishes, the better. Trust me, guys.
Quincy's on dishes duty.
Yeah, it's your kitchen. So.
About half of it?
About half.
There we go.
Anyways, alrighty. So, finally, we're gonna take our red food dye. So you just want it a nice dark red, you know, like candy canes are. It might take you a little while to kind of figure it out. So I think so far we've put about 7 drops of food coloring in. There wasn't a specific number with our recipe, so.
Boy, this is tough.
Right, so I'll work out, fam, don't worry. Gyms are closed, make cookies. You'll be jacked just the same. Alrighty, almost there. I think, Quincy, how many?
I say, even number. 3 more drops. Make it 10.
Okay. 1, 2, 2, 3. Alright.
This should be it right here.
Yeah, this has to be it. Alrighty. So ours is a little bit of a lighter red, but if you want to make it darker, feel free just to add more food coloring. Again, it's up to you. Whatever shade you want it, you can just continue to add more. Or if you prefer like a lighter color, you don't want to add the dye, feel free just to leave it without it. So alrighty, guys, we've successfully made our cookie dough, and got a workout.
Yep. I guess it's time to get the cookie sheet out and lay them out and bake them to eat.
All right.
Yeah, boy.
Alright guys, so our dough was a bit soft, so what we had to do to make it a little bit harder is we put it in the fridge for about 20 minutes, right? So it got nice and cool and it was easy for us to pick and roll.
Alright, so now we're just gonna get started. So you're gonna take about, I don't know, you're just gonna eyeball it honestly. So you're gonna take each of your dough balls and you're gonna put it beside each other. These about the same size.
Yeah. I can take a little bit out for you.
Yeah. And then you're gonna roll it into little cylinders, like little cylinders.
Like little one.
Yeah, so you're gonna, maybe I should do it in the front over here. Yeah. So after you
Make sure you wash your hands.
Yes, wash your hands, guys.
COVID-19.
Hashtag corporate hygiene, okay. Alright.
After you get your little cylinders, make sure that they're about the same size.
Want to line it up kind of beside each other?
Right? And just make sure that they're together as you just roll them. As you got them now you're just gonna twist them a little bit to give you your candy cane shape.
Okay.
So now that you got them twisted and coiled together,
There we go.
you're just gonna bend it to create your candy cane.
There we go.
Yo, look at
Candy
that.
cane number
We
1.
did that. All right, yo.
Alright, here's candy cane number 2.
So we're just gonna continue to do this until all your dough is done. Again, just make sure they're sort of the same size because that's sort of important. Alrighty.
Alright, our cookies are ready to go in the oven, but first we have to preheat the oven to 375 degrees.
Yeah.
Alright, so let's get these bad boys in the oven.
Can't wait.
Alright, so now that we have our cookies in the oven, we're gonna wait 10 to 12 minutes until they're ready. And once they're ready, we'll come back.
Time to eat.
A few minutes later.
Alrighty, our cookies are ready to come out of the oven. Guys, make sure you wear oven mitts because you don't want to burn your hands.
Right.
Yo. Look at these. These actually turned out kind of fast, guys.
Yeah, look good, looking good.
Alrighty, yes. We should probably let them cool for a few minutes first because I'm not trying to wear it myself. So maybe let them cool for about 5 to 10 minutes.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Well, now the cookies are done. Time to eat. Alright guys, Quinn, you get one, I get one. Grace, dig
I
in.
want this one right here.
Yo, this one kind of looks nice.
Alright.
Look at that. The bottoms are nice golden brown.
Alright.
Yo, we did this. We did
Alright,
this.
looks just like a candy cane.
Right?
Alright,
It's good.
alright.
I got
Time to taste.
3,
Okay.
3,
2.
2,
1.
1.
Hold up.
That actually tastes really good.
Not bad.
It's got like a nice mild flavor, you know, not too sweet.
Yeah, not too sweet.
I would definitely suggest if you're somebody who likes it a little bit sweeter, maybe add some extra like regular sugar on top. Whoops, guys, careful, don't throw your cookies. But yeah, it tastes so great with tea, wouldn't it?
Oh,
It would
definitely.
taste so good.
I could use some tea. As you guys can see, cookies are done.
Alrighty, let us know how your your baking experience went down in the comments below.
Make sure that you guys like, comment, subscribe, share with a friend. Alright guys, thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you guys.
No one wants this cookie?
We'll see you guys next time.
Next time.